Hello everyone, so welcome back to this amazing series of depression to manifestation series. So today we are unlocking these concepts called neuroplasticity, and this is basically the neuroscience that is behind manifestation. So manifestation is nothing but the process of intentional neuroplasticity. So we all know that our brain is not a static organ, so it keeps evolving. So it's a dynamic network of connections, so that either strengthens or weakens based on the usage. So this is based on a Havian theory, which gives a phrase. This is nothing but we all are familiar with this phrase. So the neurons that fire together wire together. So this is basically the wiring concept and this whole network connection of brain. So when you constantly think about a specific goal or a feeling of a future state, so what we are actually making is we are actually strengthening that neural pathways in our brain that are associated with these kind of feelings or thoughts. So this is basically called rewiring. So when you rewire a goal into your subconscious mind, then it triggers a RAS system. So that is nothing but reticular activating system. So this is the gatekeeper of the brain. So what it does is when you wire a specific goal into your subconscious mind, then it starts filtering millions of bits of environmental data and highlights the opportunities that align with that goal. So if you don't do this process, then there could be any opportunity right in front of you, but you might just ignore it, or you might not give your mind that much into that. But when you kind of wired into subconscious brain, so then the subconscious brain will take care of the things, whether the opportunity is so near or if it's too far. In both situations, it will help you find that opportunity in a right manner. And this RAS, that is reticular activating system, is very helpful for highlighting that opportunity which can help you achieve that goal. So there is this very important concept called information feeling and chemical feeling. So this is very important for manifestation. So most of people are stuck here only. So there is huge difference between knowing something and embodying it. So this is where a differentiation between information feeling and chemical feeling comes in. So information feeling is nothing but a feeling or a thought that is not having any kind of emotion. So when you think about this thought, there is no emotion that is releasing in your body or mind. So for example, just imagine there is something that you want to manifest, but that thought is actually not creating any kind of emotion in you. For example, I want a car. So it is just an information. There is no emotion behind it. It doesn't even release any kind of emotion in my mind and in body as well. So these kind of information feeling is kind of neglected while a brain restructures for long term. So there is a process where the brain continuously structures, in order for long term growth. So what happens is when the thing that you want to achieve, whether it's a goal or a specific feeling, if that is just an information based, it doesn't have any kind of emotions in it, then it will not be prioritized while structuring your brain for long term. So it will just be there as a thought in prefrontal cortex. So it is of no use if the goal is just here. So the magic happens in chemical feeling. So chemical feeling is nothing but it is just same again a thought, but this thought has some emotions added to it. For example, any kind of emotion such as either gratitude or any kind of excitement. So any kind of emotion that is attached to this thought, then that becomes a chemical feeling. So this chemical feeling triggers endocrine system, so making your brain release neurotransmitters and neuropeptides such as serotonin, dopamine, oxytocin, these kind of chemicals based on the nature of the thought. So as a result, your body starts reinforcing these neural pathways at a much faster rate in the brain. So there is a very weird concept that is nothing but your brain cannot actually differentiate between the true real experiences and internal emotion. So if you have a doubt, then just do this experiment now. Just close your eyes and imagine that you are going to kitchen and taking that lemon, and you're cutting that lemon and you're squeezing that lemon into your mouth. So you can feel that sour feeling if you did this correctly. So this basically indicates that even though you haven't in real terms gone to kitchen and did everything. It's just the imagination, but just that imagination also gave you that sore feeling. So this is a reason why we say our body cannot differentiate between real experiences and just internal emotions. So from this concept only, whatsoever the thing that you want to achieve, you can achieve it with the help of manifestation and with this main thing as a concept. So if you start consistently thinking about the success emotion, then your brain begins to treat that future state as a current reality and signals to change and reinforce those neural pathways at a much faster rate, and this is actually the manifestation. So, the way how your brain develops is also very important to know how easily you can manifest things. So there are some components of brain which are responsible for manifestation. So there are, first comes the prefrontal cortex. So this is a place where the intention is set and it holds the information feeling. So it doesn't hold any chemical feeling, it just holds the information feeling. And if it considers something is not important, then it can just erase the things, for structuring. And then comes the amygdala. So this is a very hurdle part, because if somehow it feels something is impossible, negative feeling or any kind of fear or lack, it directly releases cortisol, and that shutdowns the creative neuroplasticity. That is nothing but the formation of that neural pathway. So it just stops that, so by which you can't able to actually manifest things. So for that reason, this becomes a quite hurdle. And then comes the hippocampus. So this is where the chemical feeling is stored as a memory. So it stores a chemical feeling as a memory, and this is actually unique, because even if that event hasn't happened, it will still store it as a future memory. So that is a good thing to be known. So at the end, the key takeaway from this video is nothing but, so whatsoever the goal that you want to achieve in your life, you have to take that from information feeling to chemical feeling or emotional feeling. So that is nothing but just a thought in the prefrontal cortex to a emotional state in the limbic system. So only then you will be able to attract similar kind of situations or opportunities which will help you achieve that goal. So this creates memory of the future on which the brain works tirelessly to resolve with your physical environment, making it coming into reality. So this is the manifestation.